Now let's look at clocking into a shift to track our time against the shift that we've been scheduled on. If we haven't already, we need to click over here and clock in. Once we're clocked in, all we need to do to get to our shift is click on change. When we click on change, you may end up here for unscheduled, but we want to look at scheduled. If this is not toggled on, we're going to see all the shifts for the day. If this is toggled on, we're only going to see those shifts for today that we are scheduled on. Once we see the shift that we want to jump into, we can click on any one of these task icons for whichever one we're jumping into. Let's go ahead and do travel. Once we do that, we are now tracking our time against that shift, and it's loaded in all the information that that shift provides. Up on top, we can see it added a button here that we can use to open up the shift details. It's given us the name of the project and then the name of the shift. Down here, because we're on travel and the person who set this up picked one of the addresses for the project that we are going to, we can click on that and we can get directions. We could also copy the address and paste it into whatever GPS application we want to use. Down here, we can see that we have all of the icons for the project, so we can jump into any one of the sections about the project right from here. Once we get to our destination, we can click on work, and it'll grab our other GPS location for us so that we know how far we traveled. And then I can click on this button for the shift details to see what about this shift I need to be paying attention to, if there's any special notes. Also, I can see who was invited to this shift and whether or not they've accepted. The green dot means that they've accepted. A yellow dot would mean that they've not declined, but they also haven't accepted. It's still pending. And a red dot that flashes at you lets you know that that person declined that shift. Go ahead and click close here. Once we're done working on the shift, all we have to do is either clock out, or we could click on change again and go to unscheduled time and pick one of these categories for our unscheduled time. And that's how we clock into a shift.